I pray that you all are doing well tonight and that you are carrying love all in your heart tonight. Y'all, I know that you are. And y'all, before I do relationship 411, y'all know I got to give you the health 911. Y'all, let me tell y'all, this flu thing is nothing to joke about. The flu is everywhere. It is widespread. So here's just some of the things that we're hearing about the flu is that, there are still people dying from the flu. What was sad, particularly to me, was that it was a school teacher who thought that the flu medicine would cost it too much. I saw this article earlier. She thought that the flu medicine costed too much, and so therefore she didn't get it and she ended up dying. Y'all, we must not take this for a joke. This is no time to worry about your bills or any vacation trip fees or anything like that. Now is the time to worry about your health and your children. Listen, don't you look at your babies and think for 1 minute that you understand what they're going through or that you know when is the best time to take them to the hospital. If them kids look bad and they are not moving like they normally do, you need to get off your butt and take them on to the doctor or the hospital, because these babies cannot tell you how they truly and really feel. They can't tell you if they can breathe or not, because they don't know they don't know what's really going on with their little bodies. So y'all, please don't take chances with yourself or with your family members, your children, your elderly. Please pay attention to the elderly. One thing about this flu is you got to make sure that you're hydrated. Drinking lots of water, juices. This is one time I allowed my granddaughters to go ahead and drink a lot of juice and ginger ale and stuff and eat crackers, because we ended up catching the flu last week. I was down all weekend, y'all. I could not even do the show. I was down so bad from the flu. My granddaughters were so horrible. They felt so horrible from it. And I wanted to take care of them. And I ended up getting sick. Despite taking precautions of washing my hands and stuff, it's still in the air. It's still in the air. So I caught it. So I want y'all to be extremely careful, because whenever I caught it, I didn't realize how quickly it was dehydrating my body. And I'm talking about like in 24 hours, the cough alone, with the first 24 hours of the cough, I was like, I ain't never had a cough this bad in the first 24 hours. Usually it takes at least 2 or 3 days, but this was in the first 24 hours. It felt like somebody was beating a drum in my chest, and fever was just all over the place. And the fevers are running really high, up to 105 degrees. One of my granddaughters was, and that granddaughter, she's still doing some recovering. And let me tell y'all this too: do not take the Tamiflu. Do not take the Tamiflu. I heard it coming out of the doctor's mouth himself. He said everyone that we gave this Tamiflu to, over half of them had to come back because it made them sicker. And this was at the hospital in the emergency room. And they started urging people to stop taking the Tamiflu. Stop taking it, because there are a lot of allergic reactions going on to this medication. It's causing people to have SS throwing up. It's burning their intestines. So be sure that you're not taking that Tamiflu, because it may not help you at all. It may be making your symptoms even worse. Okay, so it says this year's flu season is turning out to be so intense that the number of people seeking care at doctors' offices and emergency rooms has surged levels not reported since the peak of the 2009 swine flu pandemic. Federal officials have said it has already caused the most hospitalizations in nearly a decade, they said. During the week ending February 3rd, flu resulted in the deaths of another 10 children, bringing the total pediatric deaths so far this season to at least 63. Look, y'all, it's Valentine's Day, and I know that you want to really be with your loved one, but listen, if those babies are sick, look, take care of your family. You got 365 days to love. So take care of your family, okay? And another thing that they said, this was a question that they had: what's going on with the flu this season? This season, This flu season started early, and the entire country is experiencing widespread and intense flu activity. The data show there's been a very rapid increase in the numbers of people going to see their doctors or healthcare providers, affecting hospitals, schools, and workplaces. And then another question that they had was, is there something particularly bad about this year's flu strains? This season, the predominant strain is also the nastiest. It's the H3N2, y'all. Listen, the H3N2, which causes the worst outbreaks of the two influenzas, A virus, and two types of influenza B virus that circulate among people and are responsible for seasonal flu epidemics each year. Seasons when H3N2 strain dominates are associated with more hospitalizations, more deaths, and more illnesses. Those who are particularly hard hit are the very young, the elderly, and people with certain chronic health conditions, experts say. As top CDC flu expert Daniel Jernigan said, of the viruses we hate H3N2 more than the other ones. This strain, which has been around for 50 years, is able to change more quickly to get around the human body's immune system than the other viruses targeted in this year's flu season. So y'all be careful out there, okay? All right, you're listening to UGA Gospel Storm Midnight Love Garden right here on DWJJ FM Teleradio, and also UGA Gospel Storm iHeart Radio with mzkoko Bowden. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to come on back with the Relationship 411 on iHeart Radio.
Everybody shine your light. Shine bright so the whole wide world will know that we are kingdom. Everyone that I meet, I can give a smile. And everywhere I see a need, I go the extra mile. Yeah. Everybody's looking for change, but who'll take the lead? Yeah. The change that I wanna see is gonna start with me. Everybody's saying, anyone that I meet, I can give a smile. Smile. Everywhere I see a need, I go the extra mile. Everybody's looking for change. Everybody's looking for change. But who's gonna be the one to take the lead? The change that I wanna see. Come on, say, there's a light in me. There's a light in me that I was made to. If something's right, we will have love. Yours, and I can. Come on, clap. We are kingdom. We are kingdom. Come on, sing it with us. Have authority. God has given us the power, and we can change anything. What we're speaking and what we're thinking is exactly what will be. No, no, but it's the kingdom. It's in me. 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 God gave me. It's in 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 me. Oh, use me to make a difference. I wanna make a difference. Use me to make a difference. I wanna make a. Everybody say it now. Use me to make a. I wanna make a. Use me to make a. Come on, you say. You can count on me. Use me to make a. I wanna. You get the glory. Give us the victory. You get the glory. asked you to be with this guy. I needed someone strong in my life. Please don't be mad, just know this is what I had to do to make my life true. This man here amazes me.